Welcome back to the 2023 PDGA Amateur Disc Golf World Championships. We are here on round 4 with the back 9 for the FA1 ladies over at Sunset Hills. I'm Brook Johnson.
And I'm Ashley Pickett.
And right now we have been watching our ladies go on the absolutely beautiful course here at Sunset. We're very thankful to have our ladies out here. We currently have Hannah sitting at even, Robin at 16 over, Amber at 13 over, and Lexi at 14 over. Our ladies are fighting it out for second place, and Hannah is coasting her way through here.
Yeah, she's just 18 holes away from a world championship at this point. We've got the rest of this course to go and then a final 9.
We also have some charging players from the chase card, including specifically Miss Peyton Miller. That's going to be a name to watch out for the leaderboards at the end of this round. We come up on hole 10. It is a 301-foot par 3. We have a hazard relief area there to the left in the pile, the woodshed as well. And there is some OB eventually, but it's pretty far away. Does play a hair uphill, so our ladies really have to give it something to get there.
Oh, she got lucky there.
Sneaks over the tree, and that tall grass is not OB, contrary to most of the rest of this course.
She's really lucky that she missed that first branch there off that tree.
Yeah, she was. Woo!
Robin laces one out there. Hopefully it gets a little skip. Just a tiny little bit of ground play there for Robin.
Good hit. She'll be able to give it a run if she wants. Lexi lining up a backhand. She got early release. She was trying to get on that one. It's okay. She kicked out in the middle, though. She should be able to save her par.
Yeah, lacing her forehand up there.
Little lower than she wanted, but
yeah, she's going to be stuck behind that weeping willow tree there, but should have an upshot, just trying to save her par.
Lexi's got some work to do. Clean hers up.
She's got a decent forehand too, though, and has a good upshot. She should have a putt for par there.
Great recovery. Hannah with that patented zone. Ooh, a little low.
Looks like she hit some branches there on the ground on that skip there and kind of took out some of that extra distance she would have got otherwise. It's a good layup there from Amber.
And Robin's giving it a run. The way she's been putting this week, we could see this go in.
Oh, just a little short.
Full sit.
A little bit more on that, and that would have been in the basket.
Great bid. She thought she had it.
Hannah's got a long bid here to save par.
Oop, not quite enough. Easy bogey.
One of the few putts that we've see her have to run or feel like she's had to run.
Lexi with a great par save there. Hannah tapping in her bogey and Amber cleaning up her par as well.
The force has been my staple driver ever since I've started throwing discraft. And when I lose one, I know I can go straight back to the shelf and get a brand new one, and I know it's going to be very overstable and reliable. The force has been a foundational part of my game and consistency for me on the course.
Right, hole 11 is a downhill 393-foot par 3. Because of the slope here, it's important that you try not to overthrow this hole because that water there on the right-hand side is out of bounds. Girls definitely have the distance to make it all the way to the green. There's also OB there, that tall grass that's on the left side of the fairway. Nice forehand from Amber. Shows us the perfect line to get up to the basket.
This might be in the circle. Gosh, that's smashed.
Robin lining up a backhand.
Great hit from Robin.
Yeah, it's a great drive. Hopefully it sits down, doesn't skip OB. Great. Looks good.
Herself a little bit if she wants it. A little scary with that water deep, though.
This was a really fun shot to throw on the course.
It really is. You can truly just let the disc fly. A little too much Hyzer on that for Lexi, and she knows it.
Should be okay, though. She's safe there.
And Hannah lining up a forehand. So smooth. Wow, she's down there too.
Great shot from Hannah.
Big drives from our lead card here. Robin looks like she's trying to get up there. I don't think she's going to give it a whole run. Nope. Easy par. Lexi looking up at it. She also opts for the layup instead of risking that deep water.
Hannah looking just to lay it up, walk away with her par. Does just that.
Amber's absolutely mashed. She's got to look at two. And she cards it. The only two in the field today.
Yeah, the only two. She had a good tailwind there where she could really run that putt.
And she absolutely crushed that drive. Rest of our lead card ladies here for some pretty routine par putts to close out a very well played hole 11. And this leads us to hole 12, OB City. You've got a downhill shot on a 402-foot par 3 to a very sloped green. You've got water OB on the right, a green OB on the left, a path OB on the left, and that's a little overturned.
And that,
and I think that's on the, nope.
the little pavilion there up in the hill is actually out of bounds as well, because a player in my card landed there during her drive. Yes.
There was a pretty good headwind on this hole this afternoon too, making this play a little bit more difficult. Robin's going for the water, get some stability.
It should come back. It looks like it's hooking up. That's a great shot.
Ooh, in the circle.
Great shot from Robin. She's looking to card a birdie there.
Lexi with smash. She, I think, is deep, OB. She is, wow.
Yeah, she's had trouble on this hole 2 days in a row now. It seems to have her number.
It's kind of hard when you overthrow the 400-foot hole. Big arm problems. Hannah, I think, is clear of the OB.
She should be safe there.
This hole really is just riddled with out of bounds.
Yeah, and everywhere.
Very dangerous green. You really just want to get as close to those little trees up there as possible if you don't want to hang it over the water. But to get to the pen, you really need to. Hannah's got it good up. And still not as close as Robin's drive.
Tell me, yeah, say the best thing's probably just to try to park it like Robin did.
Pretty scary approach. She got caught up in that tree.
Has a little bit of a death putt there, but it's close. So I think she's going to run in. Probably going to make it.
Lexi trying to save her par from a knee. This is definitely a scary one. Oh, just chained out. Don't do that to her.
Again. Again on this hole 2 days in a row for her.
Amber trying to drop in her par, and she's off the band, but she sat. We've got Hannah with a little bit of an uphill par putt here. Oh, she's also off the band. Oh no, and rolling. Don't do it. Don't do it. That's out of bounds.
That's tough.
Rough break.
Again, though, Hannah has a lot of strokes to work with, so it's not going to hurt her too much here.
She really doesn't seem fazed by it. Nope.
Nope. Big comeback putt from Hannah.
Don't forget your putter.
Breathing out a sigh of relief there.
Whoops, somebody tell her to get her disc.
Oh.
Well, Lexi playing ring around the rosy on the basket.
At this point, I feel like it might just be in her head on this hole.
Can be.
She knows it got her nowhere yesterday, and she's struggling today.
Robin?
Bang.
Ooh.
Big birdie for Robin.
They can't have just remembered her disc is down there. Lexi says, please get me out of here. She cards her 5. Four here from Amber. And we will head back to hole 13. Hole 13 is our 280-foot par 3 island hole. You have to shoot through this gap and over the tall grass. Exactly like Robin's doing.
So the nice thing about this hole, though, is that you do have the option to lay it up short, or you can try to send it, just like Robin did, but you do run the risk of hitting some of those patches of grass surrounding the basket that are out of bounds.
Looks like a safe up shot.
Yep, she's safe.
From Amber there.
That's a good play if you're not trying to send it all the way up there. I'm sure Lexi is going to.
Looks like a putter in her hand. I don't know.
Oh, no. Looks like she's playing it safe.
Did she? Oh, no.
Oh.
She didn't.
She was trying to play it safe.
Ugh.
And it got her. Sometimes that happens.
Hannah's definitely going layup.
Oh, yeah.
She's already got one vote.
She got a big skip there, though, but it's safe.
Nice forehand look to the basket from that side.
Yeah, she still has a lot of room there. She's not too pinched off where she has a nice approach shot.
Pretty clean line for that zone. She didn't even give it a hair of a run.
Great out from Hannah.
Tap in. Well, this is one of the shorter holes on our layout here. This hole was actually playing almost an entire stroke over par for our ladies today. There are a lot of trees. There is a lot of out of bounds. And with it being round 4, I think a whole lot of ladies were running it today.
Oh, yeah.
Lexi from the drop.
It's one of those holes, too, where that island comes in really quickly once you get up that hill, because it's really not that long of a hole. And it's easy to just slide up in that out of bounds, even if you're trying to play it safe.
2 for 2 for Robin there. Hurting another birdie. Nice par putt from Amber. Lexi coming in to pick up her boat. We're heading over now to the 329-foot par 3 hole 14. It's a pretty straightforward shot and a beautiful line. You've got OB in the tall grass to the left and the right and deep of the basket. You can get a hold of it and oversend it deep. See if our ladies can get it down this fairway here. Robin with some pretty flex on a backhand.
Great shot. Hopefully it gets a skip towards the basket. It does. Looks like she's just circles edge. Maybe a little bit longer.
A little too much Hyzer on that forehand. Ooh, big flare. And she's flirting with the OB line over there. We'll have to get a little closer look on that one. Hannah lining up a forehand as well. Also a little high. That needs to get down. Fortunate to not get the skip that Amber got.
Yeah, I think that Amber might actually be safe over there. We'll see. It's very close, though.
Low out of Lexi's hand and a little short.
Gives that grass a little trim there as it rides the fairway. Oh, that's very close. That is really close.
I think they're bringing in the marshal.
Here. All 4 players need to assess
See what the official ruling is.
Mr. Jeff over here to make his official ruling on this line.
Otherwise, it's majority rules.
She's going to be, I think, in bounds.
Non-white grass, right?
Correct.
Or I mean, like,
She's close.
Has to be, part of it has to be inbound. The white line is part.
You know, benefit of the doubt does go to the player. And it looks like they gave her the inbound.
Yeah, she's safe. Very close.
That is as close as you can possibly be to out of bounds and still be in.
She's lucky.
And she made a great upshot to guarantee the par and make sure that that fortune was not wasted on her. Lexi, soft bid.
Great upshot. She's got that putt, no doubt.
And Robin running this for 2. See if she can get it there. So close. There was actually only one birdie on this hole today, and it was from Peyton Miller on the chase card, and she crushed that drive.
Shout out to Peyton for carding that birdie.
She was within about 25 feet of the basket and crushed her putt.
Wow.
So fun to watch. All of our ladies cleaning up a nice par frame here.
We are off to hole 15. This is a 555-foot par 4 straight fairway with a finishing left-hand turn towards the basket, a sharp left-hand turn towards the basket. If you're able to get all the way up the fairway towards that gap, you should be able to attack the pin and get a birdie on the hole.
OB does line both the left and right-hand sides of the entire hole, as well as deep of the pin, so you need to not only be throwing straight and far, but precise.
It's a great little flex shot from Robin, but it's short of where she needs to be.
And a hair pinched off for how tight that corner is. She's going to have to put some real Hyzer on that. Amber needs to come back.
That is safe.
She did. Hannah going forehand. If you can get to the right-hand side of this. Oh, goodness.
She
knew it.
overturned that.
Blew it out of her hand.
It's not very often you see Hannah making mistakes. She plays very clean golf typically. Lexi with a big drive.
Smash, finishing more to the right-hand side of the fairway. It should possibly give her a look down that hallway towards the basket.
Yesterday she was close too, and I think she's going to try to get that birdie today.
This is a really tough par 4. Honestly, a par on this hole feels like a birdie.
It does.
There is just so much OB in this corner. It's just so tight, as you can see. Robin's just a little pinched off on here. Having to kind of try some crazy forehand shot. Shot it just a little deep. I'm not sure if there is OB in there. Not sure if she's just in the stuff right out.
She might be. We'll have to see. There's a good chance.
That was a good shot. She put herself in good position to see the pin there.
Hannah now with her 4th shot after going out of bounds.
She looks like she got down there a good good way she might have a circle 2 bid.
So Lexi with her second shot, she's trying to approach the pin here to get a birdie look.
Oh, caught up in the trees. There is a circle still from that stump.
Still is a putt. It's downhill, though. It's going to be a little scary. We'll see if she runs it. I know she wants that birdie there.
It would feel like an eagle on this hole.
Oh, yeah.
Robin showing exactly how the ultimate players do it as she steps out around her mark and throws her backhand. Oh, a little low, right into that stump. Who left that thing there?
All right, if you're going to cut the tree down, take it all the way out. Good upshot there.
Hannah's finally down near the basket. Robin giving it a bid from back here. Go. Oh, so close.
Good bid there. We'll see if Lexi can get this birdie here.
Be a great birdie to get. She gave it a run. That's an easy par.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Certainly not on this hole. Amber with a run as well.
Oh,
Little too high, but she's down there. This hole was playing as one of the hardest holes on the course, maybe the hardest hole on the course. Almost a stroke and a half over par for our ladies here.
that's a lot.
And 0 birdies on the day. We see our lead card here. Lexi picking up our only par. Couple of bogeys and our leader with a double. We are heading over to hole 16, a 352-foot par 3. Pretty straightforward hole, little bit of a right-hand turn there on the end, plays well to a power forehand or backhand turnover. There is OB on the left and also deep of the basket. Clean on the right-hand side if you can get through those trees. There is a little bit of an uphill look towards the basket. Let's see how our lead card ladies attack it.
Yeah, the wind was doing weird things on this hole today.
It really, really was. Lexi with a good hit. And she's short of the OB line. I think she was expecting that to turn a little bit more.
Yeah, still a monster drive out there, though. Interesting play to throw a backhand here up that middle gap there.
If you don't have that power forehand, it's really just the safer play.
It is, yeah.
If you have that power forehand, like Amber does, that's really what you want to rip in the fairway.
It's close. I feel like the safer bet with the backhand would be just to try to push it as straight as possible and not try to flex it out there, though, because that could get you into some trouble. Especially
into the trees.
Yeah, when the wind is doing this funky stuff, too. That's a great drive from Hannah.
Beautiful drive from Hannah.
Again, throwing that rive. She loves that thing.
Longer forehand approach here for Robin. She should be able to get to the green.
It's a great shot.
Inside the circle putt, save her par. Not a bad look here for Lexi. Gave it a soft up. Should have a tap in. Hannah's in circle 2. That was a great drive.
That was a great drive. Just laying it up.
She has her mind on that death putt. She wants no part of that. Bid from Amber.
Yeah, I think that's where Amber's drive landed.
Was a great drive.
Yeah, phenomenal drive.
And a great putt out of Robin to save her par. Lexi from about 15, maybe 20 feet max here. A little scary behind it.
Just
She got it. Hannah and Amber will tap in their pars for yet another par frame for our lead card.
It's a good hole there for the card there. All right, next we have hole 17. This is a 525-foot par 4 straight fairway there that you are just trying to get as far as you can down the fairway with your tee shot, and then it's got a nice forehand approach shot where you can enter the mouth of this green here. Try to get a little skip down towards the pin to get a birdie.
There is left-hand OB.
And Amanda. Yeah, Amanda was in play too. We saw Lexi go past that yesterday, and she corrects that nicely here today.
Robin lining up a big backhand. She should have a nice look down in there from there.
It's a great shot.
You really like keeping it a little bit wider like that. It kind of takes that last tree near the pin out of play on your upshot.
Amber with a big flick.
Dead center, right where she wants it.
Looks like Hannah's going to follow her at the flick as well. Probably her rive again.
Crushed.
And great shot.
Beautiful shot. A little high for Lexi. Oh, caught up in the tree.
Yeah, she's trying to be aggressive there again.
That is last tree to beat, really, to get down into that green.
Oh. I think she was maybe trying to get a skip there. I'm not quite sure what she was trying to do.
I think she was trying to just get something in there that wasn't going to flare. That is a fast green down in there. Hannah making it look easy.
Right. No problem for a leader.
Little bit wide. That patent pending ultimate stance. That was very ultimate.
Yeah.
And well played.
Great shot.
For sure.
Lexi's debating if she's going to run it, I think.
Or how she's going to enter it.
Get to that green. She's at a really awkward angle, especially to really be approaching it with backhand like that.
Yeah, that's interesting that she's choosing that.
Without that patent pending stance that we just saw from Robin.
That's a tough shot with the backhand.
At this point, our ladies know where they're sitting.
She's committed to it, though. And it works out okay for her. Yeah, looks like she's got a putt.
Amber also a little sawed off, but the other way. Those trees are pretty thick. You really want to get through there. Caddy showing her the line. A little wobbly. She's around the corner.
She's got a putt there.
It is downhill. It's a very, very sloped green. She knows she needs it.
Oh, sit down. Sat down for her. That was lucky.
Very fortunate.
It's easy to roll all the way out of this green.
Oh, the way out.
And put yourself with like a 100 to 200 foot upshot just to get back into the green.
Got Lexi for her par. She put that in there pretty well. She's got the scary putt too, looking right out that gap.
Oh, and she drains it. What a putt.
Ice in her veins.
Nice scramble, big par safe putt from Lexi.
Hannah for her birdie. That was a beautiful approach to the green.
Dang. No way Lexi's going to big putter on this hole. She cards that birdie.
That's 2 days in a row, I believe.
She's got that hole down. I think it's just made for her with that forehand though.
It might be. Robin lining up her par here. Good putt.
Putt for her too.
This hole did card 2 other birdies today, along with Hannah, Taylor Rowley, and Tina Beach.
Yeah, that's awesome. Way to get those birdies, girls.
I can't believe it.
You're up next.
Stay turning. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Wow.
Alan, inbounds.
That's exactly.
Unbelievable.
And we are to our final hole of regulation, hole 18 at Sunset Hills, a 383-foot par 3 bomber shot. We do have some OB deep of the pin with these tee boxes and greens, as well as the patio area. There up to the left, there was quite a gallery watching our ladies come in, waiting to see who is going to make our final 9.
It's a big shot from Hannah.
Great play. She's down at the bottom of the hill. Should be an easy up and down for par. She can run it if she wants. Lexi, I think at this point, knew she needed to do this to guarantee her a spot in the finals, and she went big.
Yeah, she mashed it and went long of the pin.
Robin with a brush.
Great shot from Robin.
Little nose up, drops down the hill on her.
It'll be easy to just toss a nice little upshot there for a par.
There was some headwind on this hole today, so it was pushing things kind of like that.
Yeah, it's the same thing that it did to my forehand.
All right, she's good. This tree straightened her up a bit.
Easy upshot.
Well played. That should 3. See Robin with a run here. She wants to set it, tap in her par, and head on to the final 9. Hannah says great idea and does the same.
And no
Lexi
reason
has
for
a choice here. Does she run it and try to take that final spot, or does she lay it up and force a playoff?
She lays it up. Interesting choice there, but you'd rather go into a playoff and try to have more to play for rather than just sail it down the hill and give it all away. Potentially. Because she could have easily sailed that down the hill, have to pitch back up, and then it could have turned into a 4. And then she'd be out of position to even go into a
A
playoff.
4 or worse. I think it was a smart play for her. She did head into a playoff with Miss Peyton Miller.
All right, after 4 full rounds here at AM Worlds and 1 last round at Sunset Hills, the overall scores are...
We have Hannah with a commanding lead here of +4, Robin at +15, Amber at +15, and they are locked into our final 9. And we currently have Peyton Miller and Alexa Marx at +17, heading into a playoff. This playoff did go 1 hole, and Peyton was able to snag a birdie and snag the hole.
That's awesome. So then now we're heading over to Northwood Blue for a final 9.